Love Blossoms was released in 2017. This is directed by Jonathon Wright and is written by Julie Kim and Kariné Marwood, and we have a cast including Shantel VanSanten and Victor Webster. And I thought this was okay, but it's not a very relaxing watch. And for this kind of film, it's a Hallmark original film. They're usually very comforting, very relaxing, very heartwarming. And that's not to say we don't have those moments. But our protagonist is very frantic. She made me anxious. And that's not to say a film can't have moments of anticipation, but she was very scattered and all over the place, and I just wanted to tell her to just calm down for a minute. So it wasn't the relaxing, enjoyable experience that I wanted it to be, that I expected it to be, but it still wasn't too bad. It's about our protagonist, Violet, whose father had created this scent. He was a perfumer, and her mission is to try and find out what this scent was. And she works with Deck, who apparently has a very good nose. And she asks his help, and he's initially reluctant, but then he ends up helping her, and it's all about trying to create this scent. And I don't mind it as a concept, as a narrative. I think it works well enough. I don't have any real issues with it. The specifics of the film were maybe not the most exciting, but I wouldn't say I was bored. I wasn't necessarily fully engaged in the story, but there was enough there to keep me interested. I don't really like... Well, it's not that I dislike Violet as a protagonist. It's that, as I said, I find her to be quite frantic and all over the place, and I just wanted her to calm down for even just a little bit, because this kind of film is meant to be enjoyable and relaxing, with a couple of maybe more heightened moments to keep things interesting and a little bit more engaging. But it's not meant to be all over the place like this, and the protagonist isn't meant to be this irritating. So I didn't hate her, but I hated the way she behaved. With regards to Deck, I liked him. I have absolutely no issues with that character whatsoever. So in general, it's an okay film. I didn't love the experience, but the narrative worked well enough. I guess Violet was well written. I just don't love the way she was written personally. So not perfect. I wouldn't watch it again. But as a one-time watch, I thought Love Blossoms was okay. And if it sounds like a film that might appeal to you, then I'd say it's probably worth watching once.